Here we are. A little over a week ago, we announced that the three fat boys were going to take on the 2014 Roof of Africa. The reactions to that announcement were actually quite fun. They went from, geez, that's awesome. Wow, guys, well done. It's incredible to set such a huge target. To the far more common, is this an April Fool's joke? Are you mad? And my personal favorite, you're a fucking nutter. So Ant said, let's make a video. Why do we want to do this? What do we hope to achieve from going through this massive undertaking that we've just put our names down for? And I got to thinking, if you don't have a destination in mind, any road's going to take you there. And over the last 25 odd years, I've always had a goal. I've always had a target of what I plan to get to and what I plan to achieve. I said that I would be a chartered accountant by the time I'm 25. I did it. I was qualified by 24. I said I'd be married by 30, and I was married when I was 28. I said I would be financial director in a listed company by the time I was 40. I did it when I was 36. But I then kind of lost the plot. I stopped having goals. I stopped having direction. I lost focus. I got fat. I got unfit. Yes, guys, those that know me, more than normal. I became really arrogant. I became a person I never really wanted to be. I stopped being who I thought I was. I stopped being who I'd always been brought up to be. And sadly, I didn't even realize I was doing it at the time. Only some time later that I did realize it and decided, that's not what I want. It's not who I am. It's not who I want to be. And it's certainly not the example I want to set for my daughters. So I took the decision to make a whole lot of changes. I've changed the way that I work. I've stopped allowing work to define who I am as a person. I've recognized a number of the failings that I have. I've worked on trying to fix them, correct them, put things in place so that they won't raise their heads again, won't allow me to slide back to who I had become. I've watched people that I love suffering in the most horrible ways, but they always came out the other side smiling. And it created a bit of perspective for me in terms of all the struggles and things that I think I'm going through. I'm not even close. They are so insignificant compared to other people. So little physical challenges and things like that should be easy to undertake, should be easy to win. So I stopped trying to be the fat slob that I'd become. I focused on trying to be more healthy. I've managed to drop my blood pressure. I've managed to drop my weight. I've improved my fit. In fact, I'm probably fitter now than I was even at school. I know that there's a hell of a long way to go still. There's a lot more that I still need to achieve and want to achieve. But so far I'm on the right road. I can see that. I know I am. I've started setting goals for myself again. Some of them I've achieved. Some of them are longer term, so they'll take a bit more time to get to. The sad thing though was quite a few of those changes that I made came a bit too late. And after a good few years of putting up with my bullshit, I've sadly lost my wife and biggest supporter. It's not her fault, it's mine. So it's quite a big motivation to make sure that I never go back there again, because I never want to lose someone like that again. So in terms of the race itself and the preparation for it, am I scared? Probably an understatement. I am absolutely shitting myself. But I'm not scared of the things that you would probably expect me to be scared of. I'm not scared of falling off. I'm not scared of killing myself in the race. I'm not scared of damaging myself or damaging the bike. I'm not scared of not finishing. What I'm scared of is being a little bitch and bailing out halfway through. Not even getting there. Just giving up when it gets hard. But I kind of take strength in the fact that I've tasted failure now. I hate it. I will not taste failure willingly again. We've always got our kids to stand in front of the mirror and say to themselves, look in the eye and say, I am proud of myself, and if I put my heart to it, I can do it. When it comes to something like this, I will do it. I will not give up. I will not allow my friends to give up. I will not bail again. I will become a better and stronger person than I've ever been before. And this whole undertaking is a test for me to see who I really am. What I'm really made of. There's an old saying, a real cliche. A diamond is simply a lump of coal that's exposed to severe heat and pressure. That's what this is. I want to be a diamond again. I want to shine. I want to realize and show my true value to my girls, to my friends, and probably most importantly to myself again. So, a shirt that I've got, that I uploaded onto the website, onto the Facebook page, from On Fire Racing says, rather a racer for a moment in time than a spectator your whole life. Ah, hell yes. Cheers.